A while ago, I made a video proving that you can't reduce swing weight by adding weight. Some people think that adding weight to the butt cap can actually reduce swing weight, and these people are confusing, unfortunately, balance for swing weight. Even though I went ahead and proved that in a video, it's still not enough evidence for some people. Anyway, this video is kind of a good example of why I don't get into long, controversial comment threads. Every now and then I'll entertain it, and it kind of comes up on my channel a lot. But it's like, if you are already at a disposition to not believe something after I've proven it, I would imagine that there's a million reasons why you didn't believe it after seeing the evidence anyway. It's like, what could I possibly tell you now that would change your mind? So it's just interesting to look at this comment thread and see how this person didn't really budge at all on their understanding of swing weight. In fact, and you can kind of pause and look at what I say here. I go on to explain that something being easier to swing doesn't mean you've lowered the swing weight, and that was the point of this video, etc. This person says you misunderstood the entire concept of what swing weight is and how it matters. I ask, can you increase a racket's swing weight by removing weight? Because the logic would be, if you can reduce it by adding weight, then logically you should also be able to increase swing weight by removing weight, which I thought was a good question. It should kind of trigger your brain to be like, oh wait, that doesn't work. But this person says yes, absolutely, by removing weight from the butt cap. Well, all right. Anyway, I go on to explain even more and so on, so forth, etc. I also started a little poll on YouTube just recently to see, kind of gauge what people think. Then this person says some other stuff you can pause and read if you want to. This one kind of got me here. Yes, absolutely, you can reduce the swing weight by adding weight at the butt cap, which is literally what I did in my video. And you can see that me having done that increased the swing weight. It did not reduce the swing weight. More stuff is said. I said that I did present the facts, which I totally did. And then this person goes on to say that they explained repeatedly why my test doesn't prove any facts, and I just refuse to accept it. Even though in my test, I clearly add weight to the butt cap and the swing weight goes up. So I don't really know how that doesn't disprove anything. You know what I mean? It's just fascinating how stubborn people can be sometimes. And I guess my point with this video is that no matter how hard you try to convince certain people of certain things, even if you are 100% right and everything about your evidence and proof is entirely correct and irrefutable, that doesn't matter. It does not matter. There are some people that are just not going to accept reality as most people understand it. Like, there are people out there that don't understand that 1 + 1 = 2. There are people out there that disagree with all kinds of things, no matter how much evidence there is or isn't. And that can be true between idiots, and that can be true between experts. The lesson here is that truth is only as real as you are capable of believing that it is, I suppose. But also that some people are just indefinitely stubborn and it's not worth your time trying to get through to them. But I changed some people's minds with my video. That was cool. I disproved an old misunderstanding that was pretty common, but that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be hundreds of thousands of other people out there that simply haven't seen this video and also wouldn't believe the results anyway.